Hey boys and girls, it's Luca here, playing as CoreySteel on PokerStars, and I'm a member of PokerStars Team Pro Online. This is day 39 of Fixed Limit Hold'em Bankroll Challenge. We are sitting at almost 600 bucks, as you can see at the bottom right here, bottom left, bottom right, yeah. We're starting here today with one table of $1, $2 stakes. We're probably gonna play two tables throughout the whole live stream here. There are not gonna be enough $1, $2 tables. I'm gonna join the lower ones, but should be fine. Today we are still making a shot. We are not an established $1, $2 limit player, or whatever you want to call it. We're still making a shot. Today we decided to make a shot of $89.05. So you probably can see how I made this amount up. So basically we are making a shot until we are down to just 500 bucks, and then we are moving down to 50 cents $1 table. So the start is pretty good. We basically won every hand that I played today. So I also got lucky here with Nas Flipper that he had ace-9. I would call him twice, so it's not like that I got like super duper lucky. I would definitely call him down if he would decides to bet twice, even though I guess now I'm not sure if that should be good now that he actually decides to check behind twice with inferior ace. So let me just refresh my graph here. As you can see, we are up 25 bucks already. So yeah, doing pretty great. So let's say hello to the chat. Good morning, Svetlana. Hey, Zoltan. Will Limit be on stream again? He usually is on almost on every stream that I make here. He usually pops out just to say hi, and I'm sure it's gonna be the same today. Currently, he is not in the room, but I'm sure he'll make it here eventually. And Zoltan is my winner from the previous live stream. He got a ticket for a Team Pro Online free roll in our giveaway on Wednesday. So I'm pretty sure you got a ticket already, right, Zoltan? I'm gonna see you tomorrow, right? On it starts at 7:30 p.m. Central European time, as you're from Hungary, right? You're in the same time zone as I am. Yes. Do we need anything else? So we are gold star already here on gold star is our VIP status here on PokerStars. So we are getting double amount of FPPs for every VPP that we earn. So yeah, that's gonna be great too. We're gonna earn the FPPs way faster than before. Now is the question: should we be waiting to cash in the biggest bonus possible, which is what's exactly it is? It's 75 bucks cash bonus for I think 6k FPP points. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I think something along something like that. So or should we just like buy like the $25 bonus and not complicate with the things? Probably the second option sounds a bit better actually. That means we are not we don't need like to save so many VP points. So we have the problem. Hey Omandio, you're actually a viewer. That's nice. I'm not gonna say good luck with the challenge because you're playing against me. That is fine. And we have the first hand here. I'm gonna fast play it really. I have the best ace here, so not losing too many gaming hands. Basically probably only aces here. The thing is that Hodacek here might fold right away, and we obviously want him to go along. And he comes along, so that's fine. Queen, yes, that's the worst card in the deck, Queen of Hearts. So I'm gonna make a bet anyway. We'll see. Kind of expecting that Omondio has, yeah, either has Ace Queen or Ace King here. So I'm hoping obviously for Ace King. So we now split here, but yeah. Hey, free roll. Good morning to you too. I guess you probably got the ticket also. And free roll is our new. Besides him being my first subscriber here on the live stream, he's also my mod here now. Yeah, kinda figured out that we're gonna be splitting hands here with Omandio now when he didn't raise on that queen. That's fine. We got some money from Holecek here. Don't need any more tables. I'm gonna play 2 tables for now. If I'm gonna be up like, I don't know, like $100 in like 10 minutes or whatever, no, in a half an hour, whatever, I'm gonna pop up the 3rd table. But for now, I think 2 tables should be fine for now. It might be a bit slow from time to time with playing only 2 tables, but I guess I'll have to entertain you the other way, like just with talking some random stuff. I'm not sure how that's gonna be. Pretty sure I'm not the most entertaining player here on Twitch, but it will have to do, yeah. Are you playing tomorrow in the free roll? Yes, I think I am. No, not think. I definitely am. I did also register for the free roll, so yeah. If you knock me out, you'll get additional $25 for me, as a bounty on my head. So yeah, or any other Team Pro Online members for that, yeah. Hey Crazy Cat, welcome to the chat also. Allow me the stream question, will you stream any scoop events? Yes, but probably not as many as you think I'll play. I'll only be playing 1 scoop event. It's gonna be the fixed limit hold'em one. There's only 1 fixed limit hold'em event, so I don't really feel maybe I guess I could play some other games, but in general I'll be only playing for now it's only to play 1 tournament. It's gonna be, like I said, fixed limit hold'em event, and it's on which day? Let me just have a look. It's on May the 19th, so that's on Tuesday. And I'm gonna play all 3 events. I mean the all 3 buy-ins. So I'm gonna play the low one, which is probably the low one is $27. I'm gonna play the medium one, which is $215, and I'm gonna play the high one, which is $2,100. So yeah. For now, this is the only event that I'm definitely gonna stream. I might play some other. No, I'm not gonna play another event. I'm not really a tournament player, so I don't really like tournaments. And if there's not a fixed limit hold'em tournament, I don't really feel like playing. So, can I do something here? Can I call with ace high? Pokali probably is not really bluffing that much on a board like this, and he might. The board is not the best, obviously, with Jack 10 on the board. At least the 10 wasn't like the best one. I guess I can call. Just, nah. Yeah, 6-5. That sounds fine. He did make a good enough a bet on the river, obviously. I mean, that's probably like the first hand that we actually lost here today, so yeah, it was bound to happen. So such a great tea. I'm drinking the English breakfast with milk, and it's pretty good. Yeah, I actually did cash in the challenges. I got $5. So I am on the same boat as you, free roll. I did better in the previous one, which was with on no Zoom tables, I guess, right? It was just on the regular tables. I think I won $18 in that. I won $18 in that one. In I don't know how many, like three cash-ins. So, but this time I only won 5, which is kind of expected it really to not do as good as in previous one. The thing in the previous one was that there was a moneymaker challenge, which was 5-4 offsuit. It was pretty hard to do it, actually. I mean, pretty hard. In general, it was definitely harder than any other challenges. So in the promo, so there were not a lot of players in action in that only shootout, and it was pretty easy to cash in that one. I think I got $12 in that one. So you probably just need to do like one all in and one win in only hand, and you were in the money already. So but this wasn't the case this time. With the second part of the challenges, playing on Zoom, you get so many hands in that you basically everyone who played Zoom poker for, I don't know, like an hour probably got all the challenges in. I was playing No Limit 2 Zoom. I probably played like for the first time ever. I think I was playing 2 tables, 1 table of full ring and 2 tables of 6 max. I played the full ring table just because I just misclicked. I didn't even know that I'm joining the. Wow, I didn't even know that I'm joining the. That I'm joining the full ring pool, not the 6 max one. Well, this is pretty hard to call down, to be honest. I have 3 notes on him, and all the notes says that he's dongbaiting with a. This is actually amazing river, so I'm doing a call now, hoping that he. Well, I had 3 notes on him, and all 3 notes said that he's actually dongbaiting with a belly hand. So he donk bet once with a trips, one with a pair, and one with a second pair. So this time he decides to actually donk bet with nothing. But he got lucky on the turn and river, so that is fine. So actually can make a donk bet air. So just making a note that he's did actually make a donk bet with nothing actually this time. Where were I? Yeah, so yeah, I was playing the 2 tables of 6 max and 1 tables of full ring, and I actually completed the challenge in 11 minutes. So I couldn't even believe it. I was refreshing my graph at the end of those 11 minutes. I saw that I played like 300 hands, and I was, no, that can't be. I couldn't play 300 hands in 11 minutes. But yeah, I actually did. The Zoom goes by so fast. But yeah, that I actually played 300 hands in 11 minutes. I need like 2 hours here to play 300 hands, a bit less. Yeah, like let's say 2 hours with playing 2 tables here, fixing with hold'em. I need 2 hours to play 300 hands, but I just need like 11 minutes in or 15 minutes. Let's say 15 minutes. I'm not gonna say 11 minutes. 15 minutes on of 3 Zoom tables. So yeah, that's why Zoom is so popular actually. Yeah. You get many hands in. Wavy Sean. I made a 3-bet pre-flop, even though I have no idea how he plays. I'm gonna call here once, and I guess I'm gonna fold. That now I didn't improve on the river, on the turn. Sorry. If there would be obviously a club, I would call like deuce and 4 and queen and jack and whatever. But I guess I have to fold here. 4 funds was in 6 and only won $2. To get free tickets to Scoop from PokerStars, I always wanted. I mean, I can't really talk about this stuff, but obviously all the team online members have different contracts or whatever you want to call it with PokerStars. So everyone has their own thing with PokerStars. So it obviously differs from player to player. So I can't really discuss this. I'm sorry about that. The prettiest looking board, to be honest here. With a king and obviously a monotone board, and I got raised by VAVM, whatever, the WVM. I'm not sure what I was trying to trying to parse his nickname. I guess I'm gonna call. Not sure what NAS flipper he has that he actually called the flop. I guess he could have like one card flush. I'm gonna call again. And if I'm calling here again, and if the river bricks, I guess I have to call the river also. Yeah, and the river did brick, so it's kind of brick, right? So I guess I have to call and see a king queen or whatever here, or the nut flush. Well, that was unlucky. I wonder what Don Demon here had. I mean, he was short, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, unfortunately. So I mean, we started so good here today that that we obviously need to lose some hands here also. So yeah, not gonna fold obviously none of these hands here. 3-bet by Aussie Gal. I'm gonna call all these hands. I guess I'm gonna call down here. I have no idea how he plays, so I need to call him down just to see how he plays. If I'm gonna see, well, that actually tells me something. I was about to say if I see like king queen or something like that here, I'm not gonna get any info from him, but I actually got some info with a6, so that's nice. Need to fold it in hand. So let me refresh my graph. Now we're actually in not in profit anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, we're 11 bucks down. I'm gonna raise with jack 5 against Slovenian player here. By the way, all the purple ones with a purple color tag are from Slovenia, my home country. So talking about the tickets, you have to know, guys, that I'm not really a tournament player, so I am playing like 99% of the games or hands are in the cash games. I only play like the tournaments just like one time in the scoop and one time in the W Coupe events, and that's basically it for me. Should we call here? Here probably has a king here, but I guess because I hit the second pair, I have to call here. He has the same hand, so he's playing, or she. I mean, he's a gal, she's a gal, right? Maybe he's a she. He actually plays. Damn, post flop she plays kind of tricky, to be honest. Didn't expect a raise from flush draw there. Obviously, I was hoping to see that. That's why I called with a pair of tens only there. But yeah. Again, battling here with Aussie Gal. Unfortunately, Don Demon here quits the tables now that he lost his stack. So I might just join like the other tables just in case. So I have tables on reserve here. I'm gonna join the waiting list here. There's one table here that might be interesting to me. Not really. Aussie Gal raised. Can I call with King High? That sounds a bit too weak, to be honest, but there are flush draws and gotchas, so not gotchas and straight draws, so I might call twice. I guess I can't call the river again now that queen. No, there's a queen. I don't beat many hands here, so. Was going to check raise obviously against Pokali. He decides to check back here. Not sure what he's check backing here with. I guess because he did it because it was such a low board. That's fine. Mitsuha Gobe. So he's eating mushrooms or something like that. He's not unknown anymore. He seems like a really tight player, so let's make him with a pink note. And Wavy Sean, let's make him with a yellow note. He's really aggressive, so need to make a note on that. Continue with the betting. I presume he would raise with a queen right away. Not sure if that's actually true. I guess not. So I have to call here, obviously, with my jacks. And he raises with 9. That's fine. Gobe actually open raises, so it's fine to fold ace 4. Everything works fine right in the stream. I think it's working, yeah. The sun is actually shining here outside. It's not the best weather today, but I guess the sun did pop out from the clouds here. It's always nice to see when you're playing in front of a computer working and there's sun outside. That's what you want to see, right? Definitely gonna continue betting here with my 8s. Expecting a check raise quite often here. Either a check raise or fold, to be honest. Most of the time not many hands, just Calder, I guess. I think we can pound here. The baby shown pretty big, so 3-bet here should be fine. Pokali did join, like he called 2 here on the big blind, so need to pay attention to him here more than on baby shown, I think. 10 is pretty good. Gonna continue betting, of course. If I get raised, I'm gonna go and call down mount anyway. I'm not gonna 3-bet or do anything drastically like that. Gonna bet call. Nice, so I guess we are back in profit, guys. Let me refresh my graph now that we're back in profit. So, like I said, I'm doing like 89.05 a shot here at this stake. So so that means we have 45 big bet room here to lose today. So plus obviously 15 bucks that we are up here on the tables today. So I guess I can't call this against Aussie Gal. I mean, she didn't do anything crazy on the previous street, but I guess so that she was actually just drawing with a kind of wickish hand here, so it's fine. Should I raise here, I guess, Peponi? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna call probably. And I mean, I wouldn't hate it, like raising even here, but I'm not really trusting in his. He's kind of aggressive from Andrigan, so wouldn't be the worst wouldn't be the worst race in the world, but I decided to just play it passively here. And he even checks back the pair of 10, so made a cap here just because Aussie Gal is in the hand, so if she wouldn't be, I'm gonna say it's a she because it's a Gal, right? If she wouldn't be, I wouldn't be pre-betting. I would just calling and do my raisy stuff on either flop or on the turn. Am I capable of pre-betting here? I guess I am. If he has a queen 10, so be it. So he's gonna show me. That's probably not good of a river. Gonna bet fold, I guess. But I win anyway. Aussie Gal actually called me down with ace 10. Is that correct? Yes. Even though I kept pre-flop. So yeah, I think my my cap pre-flop was fine. It's pretty good. Pokali, So there's another Team Pro online member who started streaming on Twitch, and that's the Warsaw. Greg from Poland started doing streams here on Twitch. So he's gonna make play probably gonna play Zoom tables, but unfortunately for us, for the English international speakers, he's gonna do streams just in Polish for now, but he said that he might do in English pretty soon if everything goes well. So yeah, lots of members now, actually Team Online members now streaming on Twitch. I think I have everyone as a follow here, so I can actually tell you which one which one is actually at the Warsaw. Yes, like I said, yeah, our newest member from Russia. She's also streaming, but I'm presuming she's doing it in Russian. Godlike Roy, obviously playing PLO. Frosty, Celeste, also doing a Spanish stream. She's from Argentina. Who else? That's actually correct. Oh, and obviously Felix. And Jamie, obviously. Jamie. Actually, do not follow Jamie. Well, that's a bit crazy. That's gonna be a hard one here with King 10. I really do not have nothing to support my hand here. Obviously, he might be doing this with a flush draw or a straight draw or something like that. Even I wouldn't mind it even with like a 10-9 offsuit. It would be pretty good, obviously. But I guess I'm gonna fold right away. I could be drawing that, to be honest, against Pokali. Poker is such an easy game when you're running good. Yeah, I agree. As you can see here, I can actually find my graph here so I can show it to you. I think I can. So let me show it to you how good I'm running. I actually can't show it to you because I haven't made the overall graph the last time. But obviously when you're running like me here on the live stream, the poker seems pretty easy. So like I said, let me just find the graph first. So and then I'll talk about where is it? Old graph. This one? Yeah, sure. So basically, this is our graph so far on here on the live stream. This is from the previous session, so it's not the up to date. So there's missing. There's how many? There's like 90 bucks missing here on the picture. So it's even better than it is right now. I guess if I'm gonna raise any hand, I guess I should be raising this one, right? If I play it like this, like call the flop, and I'm gonna raise the turn here, even though Omen Duo is not folding anything here. So I mean, he's not folding, he's really showdown bound. So obviously I need to have a pretty good or pretty big argument for check raising here. But I think that was pretty good flop for my hand. So yeah, this is how we are basically running here, as you can see on the picture here on the graph. Yeah, it's obviously going amazing, and if it's going amazing like this, the poker seems pretty easy. I mean, currently I'm sitting at 600 bucks, right? So that means I actually need only 400 bucks more to complete this challenge, which is 200 big bets here on $1 $2 table. So. And 200 big bets, that's nothing. That can happen in 2 live streams probably. But on the other hand, it's also kinda a lot if you're not running well. 200 big bets can take like months to win here on this limit. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. If we continue like this, this bankroll challenge is gonna finish like in a few weeks. But I'm pretty sure it's not. I mean, it has to stop somewhere. I mean, I'm running with like almost like 3 big bets per 100 here, a bit less, like probably like 2.6, which is pretty amazing for a fixed limit hold'em in the beginning. But obviously we can't run like this for the whole challenge here. I do expect some bumps pretty soon, actually. I had so many close calls of moving down before, but actually never did it so far. So that's pretty amazing. I could actually cap pre-flop. Not sure why I didn't cap pre-flop. Guess I'm maybe talking a bit too much. I'm gonna 3-bet here if Nast Flapper decides to raise. If he calls, it's even better. But we know that Aussie guy can have actually have a 3 here, but she could also have like a basically random hand here. So 5, not the best turn there is, but should be fine. Yeah, was kind of afraid of this. So he was just calling the flop and is now raising the turn. It's gonna be a painful hand. And here's also 4, so Shmi on dog. Thank you for the follow. I have 9s. I guess I can fold. I mean, I'm really not beating much. So he was raising with ace-10, so that's just atrocious. So if that fold wouldn't hit, obviously, or ace, I would obviously call. So that was, but he wouldn't be betting anywhere on the river, I think. So that was a bit weird. I guess he was thinking that I was on a flush draw or something when I raised on the flop. That's fine. Nice hand. So yeah, like I said, I only need like to win 200 big bets more here to win, basically to finish my bankroll challenge. It can happen very quickly. And I mean, if you can consider that we probably won like how many big bets we won so far. So we started with $20 on 55 cents, 10 cents. So we need to win like 200 big bets to go to the next limit, and then we needed how many 60, we hit 300 more, so that's 500, and then we needed another 300 more, so that's 900. So we basically needed like 1200 big bets to get to this point. So to get from point 0 or from $20 to 600, we needed to win like 1200 big bets, and we only need to win like 200 more. So yeah, it can happen pretty quickly, fairly quickly. But obviously we are also playing in the higher stakes now. The competition is gonna be a bit tougher. Obviously, players are playing a bit more aggressively. Well, now I have to call. Got lucky there. Oops. Well, that's fine. I got unlucky in the previous hand, so I don't mind. But Aussie guy is not gonna like this hand, I presume. So yeah, what I was saying. Obviously the competition is a bit, like I said, a bit tougher. Games are more aggressive. That means the awareness is gonna be bigger. It's gonna be obviously gonna be tougher. My win rate is gonna be way smaller here than on like, I don't know, 10 cents, 20 cents tables. I said many times before that the first limit that felt kind of, the first limit that actually felt tough to play was 50 cents, $1. So and obviously $1, $2 is even tougher. We have Pokali here, who's basically playing all the tables here. I guess from 1, 2 to, I don't know, like 5, 10. Obviously have some other regs here, as we saw before. I actually have some regs here that I have colored them with red color text, so that means that they're obviously good. So yeah, pretty tough tables here. Well, that was if I weren't behind on the turn, I guess I am behind on the river, but I mean, she did cap, so I guess I could make a hero fold here. What do you say? What does the poker face says? What do you think, poker face? Should I fold this one? I guess I am. It's not like a really like the toughest fold in the world, but still wasn't the easiest one. I'm gonna raise Kali here, obviously 3-bet. His opening range is pretty wide, if I recall correctly. Yes, 26%. That's pretty wide. A bit too wide, one would say, probably. Well, call down here with pair of 10s. That's pretty standard here, I think. Nas flipper actually caps, now he checks, so I guess he either has the nuts here or he has basically like kings or queens and stuff like this. Gonna continue with my bets, of course. That's a very nice grab then. Yeah, it's I mean, if I finish my my challenge here in, I don't know, like in a few weeks, it's gonna look so unrealistic, really, to go from $20 to $1,000 in, I don't know, like in like 40k hands. That's just unrealistic, but it might happen, so we'll see. Can I call here now that I actually have a flush draw also? I guess I am. We'll see pretty soon if my flush draw appeal here was fine or not. Yeah, kinda expect him that he's gonna do bet, not Pancho here. And he actually can jack, that's fine. Wonder what Pancho Sansa had. Pancho Sansa, he's from Slovenia. He actually kept pre-flop and then checks the ace, so that makes 0 sense. Pancho, if you're watching the stream, he might be watching. I know. I also notice you always re-raise pre-flop with a pocket pair. Why not flat? Also, what would you do if the board had 2 or 3 overcards? Well, I usually raise flop just because I usually do not play too aggressively on pre-flop, so I kind of want like my hand to be a bit more disguised, I guess. So that's why I do all the raises on the flop. I obviously do wait sometimes. I do flat sometimes and wait until raising the turn, or was just trying to I was just trying to ask why I do not like do a call down or something like that. That might be a bit too weak, but I sometimes raise on the flop, sometimes raise on the turn. It obviously depends on the board, it depends on the player that I'm playing with, it depends on the positions that we are playing on, so all sorts of stuff. So yeah, for example, here if I would have actually a good hand here, I would call the flop and raise the turn here, just because I want to like exploit players who are basically betting all the streets. So I think he might be the one who's betting all the streets here. So yeah. Is stream not working? Just a second, guys. The stream was probably actually lagging here, so it should be fine now, from now on, I think. Yeah, my girlfriend was downloading stuff, so... Pancho Sansa decided to check raise. I guess I'm gonna fold this turn now. I did make a bet anyway. I actually expect to lose this hand, so even though I'm gonna check behind and hoping obviously they win. Wow, I actually do win. That was a bit weird, I guess, from Pancho Sansa again. Gonna call just because obviously I want to play with these two guys here. I do not mind calling with a 3-10 suited. I'm gonna bet out now. Was obviously hoping that some one of them would actually continue with a C bet on the flop, but nope. Fortunately not, so I could check raise obviously. I got a call with ace 8 and 5s, so pretty great result here. So let me refresh my graph now. Let me refresh after this hand. So I guess I'm gonna lose this hand. So I'm gonna fold right away with 10-9 on a Jack 5 board. So can't really do much. So we're up 19 bucks. So doing pretty great. So I think the stream should be fine now. Let's hope so. We'll see. Yeah, it seems working fine. Can you explain about the heads up for roll? For rolls, it's just a joke, really. When I'm gonna hit 1,000 bucks, it's just a joke what I'm gonna do. Obviously, I'm not gonna play heads up for rolls. I'm just gonna go to ATM, cash out the $1,000. I'm gonna rub it on my titties. So this is what I'm gonna do here with my 1,000 bucks. Well. Not gonna do that either, so spoiler alert, not gonna do that. Nah, obviously we're gonna finish with my challenge when I hit 1,000 bucks. I might continue with those 1,000 bucks. I don't know, I don't care, no idea what I'm gonna do. Obviously I want to do some other things here on Twitch, so I'm gonna start playing my I'm gonna start playing other games here too, so not just no, I'm gonna stick with Felix and Hold. I'm just gonna play the different stakes. That's interesting. Can I fold right away? That seems a bit weak, but I guess I'm gonna do. Aussie got bets out, long bets, even though it was kept flop. Pancho Sansa decides to raise finally, so he was playing pretty pretty trappy so far, but this time he actually decides to raise, so I actually think he actually has a hand here. Or not, or check back. That's gonna be interesting. I just want to see the hands here. Ace-8 and queens, so why would you check back the queens? An ace-8 from Ossigal, so Ossigal is like down betting with all sorts of shit, so that is fine. That's good to know. Hey T-Grinder, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat, sir. Got raised by Pancho Sansa, so I mean he does raise with hands, so it's not like he raises with nothing here. So for example, he did just call with flush draw and raise when he actually hit at 10. So obviously he raised with queens and he did check behind with ace jack and stuff like this. So can I fold right away? I think. So ambulance is clear, so I didn't fold right away, but now there's a king. I guess I have to call once more. And there's a deal, so there's a break, so I guess I'm gonna call if he bets again. So he either has a king or he has nothing, I presume. He did just check back with a pair of queens, so is he bluffing 3 times? I don't know. I'll make a call, I'm just curious. So nice, he actually has the hand that I was hoping to see here, either ace queen or queen 10, and yeah, he is capable of checking back twice. Did I miss something, guys? Oh, you're probably talking about I mean, it's kind of weird when you he promised he would stream it. I mean, if you guys would like it so much, I might even do this, something stupid like this. But I mean, going to ATM. I mean, the ATM is like, I could actually, I mean, you could actually see me going to ATM. I could just point out the webcam outside from my window. You can actually see the ATM from here. So it's not like it's definitely possible that I could stream it, but I don't know, it sounds a bit weird that I would go to the ATM and cash out the money. That sounds a bit weird. Ocho Santos, thank you for the follow, sir. Limit Cat really wants to get in the room, I guess. I'm gonna check call and hoping this he bets with worse. He does not, so. Rabbit on my titties, CoreySteel 2015. Yeah, I definitely went to the ATM, cash out and Rabbit on my titties, bankroll management. Yeah, I definitely that's my amendment. Yeah. 2015. No one said it before 2015. Before me, obviously. So today we're gonna stream until 3 p.m. obviously. As usual, I finish my sessions at 3 p.m. It's gonna be the same thing today. I'm probably gonna do a short break in between, just because I started half an hour earlier as I usually start. Obviously here, I'm gonna do a short break, like I don't know, like 2 minutes, just a pre-break, nothing else. I'm not gonna bring my webcam with me or my laptop. I'm playing on desktop PC, by the way. I'm not playing on laptop, but I'm gonna bring it with myself, like Daniel Negrano did. So you have to wait and just see like Limit Cat here on the screen, the picture of Limit Cat. By the way, the last time that I did what's called the giveaway here on stream, basically that was on my previous live stream on Wednesday. I actually put used, that sounds a bit weird. I mean, I didn't use him, but Limit Cat helped us doing a giveaway, right? He helped us, so and I actually put that video on the YouTube, so you can actually watch it, guys. I guess I could post the link. Limit cat helping with a raffle, so... So I'm gonna just post here in chat. So limit cap, yeah, he did help us on Wednesday doing our giveaways. He was pretty good buy, so yeah. You know what? I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna raise here, just expecting Ossigal to bet with every pen that she has. So I think it's pretty easy to raise here. Not sure what Pancho's answer he has, but I'm pretty sure I can bet for value on 3 streets here. Yeah, definitely a deuce on the end. Obviously, yeah, definitely with deuce at the end, definitely. Of course, he hits the nuts with a deuce, so that is completely fine. I do not mind at all. Obviously, you shouldn't. I mean, obviously, some people will go crazy when someone does stuff like this to you, like a win with a 4-5 suited, with a deuce on the river and making 2 bet calls. But you're gonna win money at the tables when people are making mistakes. You're not making money on the table just because you, I don't know. It's because people are making mistakes basically. So it's not just because you're better than them or whatever, but just because they're making mistakes and you are pushing them to make a mistake, really. So my push here to make him to make a mistake was here for me betting, of course, and him calling. That would be his mistakes, that he calls me twice, and he actually did, and that was his mistake. So I'm gonna bet again and check behind the river. Is it really what I'm gonna do here? I guess he raised anyway, so now it's a pretty easy decision. So I'm gonna definitely call here, obviously, with my flush. And he decides to, he actually did decide to bluff, so that's interesting. So Linux Hunter, can I call with ace high here? If I'm gonna call the turn, I have to call the river. But now he bets. I obviously do not like that ace on the river. That's probably the worst card there, because I lose to all the aces. But he actually decides to bet again. Wow, I would think that he would be more inclined to check call the river. So his bet wasn't the greatest at the end. I think, I don't know, it was fine, I guess. Check call would be better for him, I think. So let me just look at the chat real quick. Is this game free and high? Oh, is this game free or high? Hey Moshillian, I mean, free. Obviously, everyone can play poker for free. You can just download the PokerStars.net software and you can play with play money. But we are playing with real money here, and real money it's not free. So obviously, like I said, we are staking our own money here in our hands. So obviously, if we are losing, we are gonna lose the money. But if we're winning, we're gonna win it. So currently we're up 42 bucks, so doing pretty good so far. I did call here, even though don't really like it. Not sure what Linux Hunter he has. He didn't raise, so I'm kind of want to call down here. That ace should be fine to call down here. I'm not gonna raise or anything like that. So Pancho Sans actually had a hand here, so that is fine. With this lucky planner, so he's obviously talking about me. Yeah, did get lucky in a few hands here. Can't deny that. You have to wear sunglasses, but your upper body needs to be naked. Yeah, don't know about that. Oh, Limit Cat is here. Hey boy. Oh, again I hit at the nuts against Linux Hunter, so he's not gonna like my 3-bet here, right? Obviously I might be behind. I guess I'm gonna check call here. And he actually checks behind, so not sure why he kept with what kind of hand he keeps the flop. Oh, I guess with a straight. Oh wow, these three. Oh, he was way behind. So yeah. What's the biggest mistakes people tend to do in fixed limit as beginners? So there are some things that you basically shouldn't do at fixed limit hold'em. So I mean, it obviously differs from player to player. But for example, when no limit player comes here on fixed limit tables, the biggest mistake he does is he does not play enough of the hand. So obviously, if you're no limit hold'em player, you are not playing as many hands as fixed limit hold'em player. So when someone new comes here, he probably folds a bit too much and doesn't call down as much as he should. But like some players who are not really no limit players, who are just, I don't know, like fun players and stuff like this. So they tend to like do like limps pre-flop, which is obviously bad. They play too many hands actually. For example, like, I don't know, obviously like a bunch of sunsets here playing too many hands. 52% of the hand size is definitely too much. But these are some kind of and they play too passively really. So these are the most common mistakes, I think. And got pretty lucky here again. I mean, lucky. I might be ahead on the flop and turn anyway, so it's not that I got crazy lucky, but I might got lucky anyway. Let's see what Lady D here had. A7, so didn't got lucky. That was all skills, all skill. Fold too much in some spots and call too much in our spot. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. I actually did say like two things, right? I said that no limit player is a bit too tight, but like a general fun player is a bit too loose. So I think that's actually correct. So yeah. Life's a game X. So he actually plays like even like 10-20. So that's interesting that I see him at $1 table. So he can be pretty aggressive. So. Pre-flop cold calling raises, probably one of the biggest mistakes. Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. You should, if someone raises, you definitely shouldn't be cold calling. You should either be folding or raising. But if there are two cold calls, I guess it's fine sometimes to a cold call. I definitely do it sometimes, but not many hands. But yeah, sometimes. Yeah, that is just atrocious. If cutter raises and you shouldn't be cold calling with ace 9 offsuit. Obviously, that's a pretty good example there. Hey, Kick Alien, I guess, something like that. Welcome to the chat. So let me refresh my graph now that we are doing this amazing. Yeah, 73 bucks in profit. So, wow. This challenge might finish fairly quickly here. I'm gonna call down here unless I got counterfeited or something. Come on, lady, bet again. Nah. What's up, Limit Cat? Yeah, Limit is meowing here. Are you gonna say hi to the viewers here? Yeah, come here. He's going around the monitor. Again, the nuts on the left table. Yeah, can't really complain here today. Limit is going around the room and just meowing. What's he doing now? Just walking around and meowing a bit. Cats. Damn cats. Say hi to the guys. Hey guys, it's me, Limit. Yeah, I did fold Queen Jack. I folded Queen Jack because of you, Limit. You see that? I folded Queen Jack because of you. Queen Jack offsuit. It's a pretty good raising hand, but I folded anyway. Yeah. Yeah, meowing, right? Such a hard life. Such a hard life. You're definitely the unluckiest cat there is. You know, you're actually a bit of internet sensation, Limit. People actually watches your videos on the internets. Yeah. So I'm playing for how long? I'm playing for 57 minutes, so not even for an hour. We got fairly enough hands in actually. 170. Can you hear it? Can you actually hear this meowing? What the hell is he wrong? What's the guy's wrong with him today? So this is probably the question why I didn't just flat here, like why didn't when I got raised, why I didn't just flat and check raise the turn, just because there was so many checks behind in the hands before that I just didn't want to do that. And this is also pretty drawing board. I mean, it's not like there's no flush draws on this board, but there's quite some straight draws. But now I got raised on the end. I guess I'm gonna lose to a flush. Yeah, can't do much about that. So that's why I just flash played here. I think it's obviously a I don't want to see any check behind it. Would be atrocious if I bet and call the flop and it goes check check. I know Pancho Sansa, we saw him before and he did some calls, just calling on the board before. So not just calling, just checking behind when he actually got a good hand. So I guess hard. I mean, I guess hard would raise, but or bet whatever. But I think it's easier to just 3-bet and just put as much money in as possible. So I just let the guys made mistakes here. Mixuha Gobe. So the mushroom guy here bets out. Can't do much with it. 9 offsuit. Have you been running this good in your regular stakes? Nope. I wish. I wish I would be up 1,000 big bets in 30k hands. That would be pretty good for my regular games, but unfortunately not. I'm gonna call here once more, obviously with a flush draw and a straight draw. I guess I'm gonna bet out, even though obviously not many worse hands are gonna call me here, but I'm gonna get raised fairly quite often, I guess. I'm gonna call obviously anyway. I'm pretty sure I might get raised by a worse hand. I might get raised by a worse hand, but I'm not gonna get called by worse hand much. So that's I think that's a fair assumption there. And life, like I said, life is a game X. He's actually playing that like 10-20 tables, and he's pretty aggressive, I think, on those tables. So I do not mind a call there. I'm just gonna join the waiting list on the $1 $2 tables here, just in case. This table is not the best